Hello students, welcome. Welcome to Engine Education. We are now going to discuss a topic, the theory of justice by John Rawls. It's of second semester political science honors. So there are various theories of justice, but this is the first work in 1971 that John Rawls developed this work of political philosophy and ethics by the philosopher John Rawls. Right? Here, he wanted to provide a moral theory alternative to utilitarianism and that addresses the problem of distributive justice. However, he combined here two types of justice, right? Two types of justice, such as procedural justice and substantive justice. Two. He combined both of them and he stated his own view that by what means justice can reach to the society. Let us start. Suppose a question comes to you, write a note on John Rawls' theory of justice. So what you will write? In introduction, you will write what justice mean by and what is his theory based on, and then principles he has adopted, and the last point we will write about the combination of this procedural and substantive justice. Okay, now let us see. Among this is the beginning. Let us suppose in the introduction you will write like this: among the theories of justice, right? Rawls' theory of justice has given central importance in political science. This theory gives importance to social justice in relation with principle of liberty and equality. See, what he says here is that he wants to get justice. I mean, he says that justice can be reached by adopting the principles on the basis of liberty and equality. Two things he has focused on, in which Jones explains that a society is very contradictory by nature because it combines two things, cooperation and conflict. In the society we found both the things, helping each other, that is what is called cooperation, but in the cooperation also we will find this little bit fighting or misunderstanding, conflicts, etc. So justice here is very important concept to be arrived at, right? Well, he find that regarding the share of burden and benefits of the society, the justice on the basis of liberty and equality, here he synthesized both the procedural as well as the substantive justice. According to him, social justice is the principle which ensure its citizen a just fair distribution of burdens and benefits among all the members of the society. So here we have to care one thing, that what he says is that burden and benefit means we get some, see, In the life of the people, sometime burden comes, sometime benefit comes, and this must be shared equally by all the members of the society together. What he says. And when benefit comes, it should be equally shared. He is of the opinion that justice stands for equitable distribution of social rights, liberty, power, wealth, income, food, shelter, clothing, education, etc. etc. Whatever there should be an equal distribution of all these things, he argued. According to him, every such distribution is a just only when it is based on the following three principles. He set three principles in his theory. Now let us see what are the three principles he stated about. Okay. Principle of right based on liberty, number one. Two, principle of equality. Three, standard for accepting some social economic inequality. Means, see, there will be liberty and equality, but there will be some inequality in social and economic field that must be accepted, what he says. In other words, he stated that the theory of justice, mostly guided by the principle of liberty, equality, fraternity. Three things he focused on: liberty, equality, fraternity. Liberty, that means freedom; equality means equal sharing; and fraternity means brotherhood. According to John Rawls, theory of justice is that a person should have equal right and freedom. Each person should have equal share in the social benefits and losses. He demanded the maximization of liberty and equality for all. The theory of justice presented the combination of the concept of procedural and substantial justice. Here you should understand what is procedural justice and what is substantial justice. Okay, presidential justice means making and application of the law equally for all, and substantial is how it should be benefited to all. That should be equally benefited to all is watched here. He emphasized on the validity of procedural justice, its formulation, acceptance and application. Formulation, acceptance and application. Upon three things he has given more focus. Here he also advocated three principles of justice, that is the principle of equality, okay, principle of liberty means freedom to all, and principle of differences means some inequality will be there, that should be adopted. Justice, he said, justice essentially stands for a society characterized by liberty, equality and development for all. Finally, he laid emphasis on the fair and equitable distribution of resources and benefits, irrespective of any differences. Moreover, the state of government should may, the state or government should make the policies accordingly so that the justice can reach to the people. So overall we can say one thing that John Rawls' theory of justice is based on three principles. These three principles will be expanded. One is liberty, another is equitable distribution means equality, and the third one is accepting some differences means a little bit inequality will also be there in the society. That may be the social or economic inequality that should be accepted to some extent, right? However, first of all, you should have to remember that the theory of justice holds that every individual should have equal right to the basic liberties, and that they should have the right to opportunity and equal chance as other individuals of similar ability, right? So here uh, thus the key points what he says in his theory of justice is the sharing of burdens and benefits, okay, and having complete and equal liberty to all the individuals in the society. And we have to accept some differences if any, or I mean inequalities if any, in the social and economic sphere, right? So in the end, the procedural and substantive liberty must be regarded in the society to have the just. It is only then we get the just when there is equal sharing of everything, whatever positive and negative burdens and benefits do the people have. So he appealed all the states and the governments to make their own policies also on the basis of providing people liberty, proper equality, and so that justice can reach to the people.